Hey Virgo, welcome to your October 2019 reading. And first things first, I am sorry. There's a lot of things, or a lot of reasons I should say, that I have to apologize to Virgo for. But for now, I'll just say it's because I'm completely missed your guys' zodiac sign season. And that was my opportunity to do your guys' reading first. I've just been going through a lot. I have actually been off YouTube for the last couple of months. So even though it's Libra season and technically I should be doing Libra first, I am going to do Virgo first. I just have to. So yeah, guys, welcome to your October reading. I want to start by pulling some oracle cards. And I just want to say, Virgo, it was extremely hard for me to just connect to your energy just now. I was waiting for the Hermit card to show up, and it was really hard to connect with you guys. I don't know if you're just, kind of isolated or remaining in the shadows for October, which would make a lot of sense because you are going through 8th house energy with the Aries full moon we just had. I'm a Pisces, Virgo is my opposite, and I'm also going through 8th house energy with Libra season. So I totally understand, Virgo. You could be actually being a hermit, just like your ruling tarot card, and kind of staying to yourself, reflecting, kind of staying more silent, okay? I don't know, Virgo. I've seen a lot of work, big surprise. Virgos are kind of just emerging themselves into the physical world or work. I did see a lot of that, and I've seen a lot of death card energy. So that just further confirms that transformation that you guys are going through, with the things that you have, the things that other people have, because you're going through 2nd house and 8th house energy now that you've went through your solar returns. I do hope all of you had a great birthday. I hope you took care of yourself, self-care. So yeah, Virgo, I don't know what's going on, if you guys are just heartbroken or just got a lot on your mind, or, October is a weird month, but let's go ahead and get you an angel card, which I love pulling for you because you guys are very angelic virgins. This is going to be a card for the light. We're going to grab a card for the dark as well, which is something you can see, something you can't see. This is more of a Libra season message, I want to say. And then we'll pull a card from the Wisdom of the House of Night, which might be more of a scorpionic message for the second half of the month. So what do we have for Virgo? That's too many, but we have relax, release, friendship, and self-reflection. So there is something here about friendship. You guys are definitely self-reflecting, I would say, this month. Releasing a lot, and there's something to do with a friendship. I just want one card though for Virgo, please. Just give me one card for Virgo for the month of October 2019, please. What is the message for Virgo? What's the message for Virgo for October 2019, please? Virgo, October 2019. Okay. We have dreams and make a wish. 2 cards. I kind of want to get one. I'm going to just keep trying, Virgo, until I get one. But there's a lot. So maybe you're aware of a lot. Maybe Libra season, the first half of October, is going to have a lot of energy. I just want to wait until one solid message comes up, though, just to keep it balanced. So what is the one firm, solid message? And again, self-reflection and friendship. So what's going on with your 11th house, Virgo? Your 12th house is Leo. Your 11th house is Cancer. I believe. So I don't know what's going on here. You're doing some self-reflection on a connection, possibly surrounding yourself with friends. There's something here that you already know about this message I'm seeing. Okay, it might be a Sagittarius, someone with the name Michael. But yeah, you already know what this friendship is. Maybe you're reflecting on something this month, Virgo, and you realize someone's better as a friend, or maybe there's some kind of friendship, something. Someone out there needs to hear that, because that's the second time. But I just want one card, please. I'll take as many jumpers, as many messages, whatever, but I'm going to wait until we have one solid card, the most perfect one for Virgo, which that must be it. Goodness. So this sounds more like it, Virgo. The card that came out is Divine Purpose. This is a good card, okay? So there's something Virgo, in October about your divine purpose. This is one of the most powerful cards. At the bottom of the deck, we have Pray, So you guys might be doing some praying in October, and we even have apologize. So I don't know if there's something here about a significant apology. Maybe some of you guys are praying for an apology or apologizing while you pray. Let's go ahead and read divine purpose though. And remember, this is the light card. So to me, this is something you already know, something that's been made very clear, Virgo, in the month of October, probably in the first couple months. Something about your divine purpose. And to me, that's why you're here. Divine purpose is what you're meant to do, who you're meant to be with, in alignment with those kind of things. So let's go to page 19 here and read this. So Virgo, you see this angel here, she's just kind of bowing and surrendering, right? And there's this rainbow, all right? So this powerful card relates to your mission here on earth. So there's something about your mission on earth. Your divine purpose is something you choose to experience on a soul level before coming into this lifetime. When you receive this card in a reading, the answer to your question has to do with life fulfillment and soul lessons. Wow. So Virgo, you are going through a lot of soul lessons in October. I think you're aware of that. I think you're surrendering to that. You may even be embracing that. Choose the pathway that leads you closer to your purpose, Virgo, and let go of the fleeting and temporary diversions. The divine purpose of the Indigo is to bring about the changes of our planet that we need to help create a society built upon integrity, truth, and cooperation. This card is a message from the angels to realize just how powerful and essential your role in this world is. This is your call to leadership. So there might even be something here, like you may have had to step up in an area of your life, Virgo, in October. And I do feel this energy where it was like you kind of wanted maybe a different area of your life to be stepped up. Maybe you weren't expecting to have to take leadership in this way. I do feel that intuitively, I just completely lost my breath. So that's something you do know, Virgo. It's very important that you become more aware of your purpose in October, who you're meant to be with, where you're meant to go, where you're meant to work. You know, I feel a destiny vibe here, but it's not easy. Okay, fulfillment and the High Priestess of Water just jumped out. So to me, this is water sign energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. That may be what's complicated. Now, Virgo, if you're not dealing with water signs, this is your own emotion. Okay, your own emotional fulfillment. Just because you're an earth sign, that doesn't mean that you don't have emotion to fulfill. In fact, trees and plants and earth need water. I'm from Michigan, where the earth is kind of getting cold and dry. We're in fall now. So it's not spring or summer anymore. It's not those warm, vibrant seasons. And maybe you need water. This could be a really metaphor for actually drinking more water. That could definitely be what this meant too. Make sure you're drinking water, Virgo. But I'm talking about your emotions here metaphorically. This is about filling your own cup. But it's complicated, right, Virgo? But don't let being logical and analytical just like make you think that you don't have emotion, because you do, Virgo. So does Capricorn, so does Taurus, trust me. So what is it that Virgo is going to learn in Scorpio season? What is the dark energy that they don't know? All right, bottom of the deck is hope. This is Aquarius energy to me. There may be something about October 27th. Okay, Aquarian energy here though. So we have hope and pray. Like some of you guys are hoping and praying. Wow, this is hoping and praying for something this month, especially on the 27th. And it has something to do with love and apologize. Like there's someone here, I don't know if it's you, Virgo, or someone you're dealing with, but there's an apology that needs to happen at a heart level, and someone's hoping for this. But yeah, we have the High Priestess of Fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, specifically Leo. This is about not letting your fire die, Virgo. This is about staying passionate and lit and warm. Don't let yourself freeze over like the earth, Virgo. Let's see. High Priestess of Fire is on page 36. So, my child, you have chosen the symbol of the vampire High Priestess of Fire, the goddess of creativity and passion, very Leo energy, 5th house energy. Whenever she arrives, she reminds you of your ability to create your own reality, Virgo, and to choose how you channel your energy. If you are restless, call upon this High Priestess for inspiration and joy, and she will release you from the trap of boredom. Fire brings warmth and light, but it also burns when it's allowed to get out of control. So spend your energy creatively, not impulsively. Guard yourself against burning out, and use your fire wisely and let your light shine brightly. So I like that you're getting this fire energy for what you may not know in the darkness, because there's a need to secretly warm yourself up, Virgo. Okay, this may be more of that Scorpio season energy at the end of October. We're heading into that in a few days. This might have, so I think the beginning of October might have really, you were somewhere that, and you know, Virgo, if you didn't have any control over this, if there's something in your life that changed, if endings, whatever, the first 2 halves of October are protected by your divine purpose. Like whatever you were, whatever happened, whoever you were with, like it was all written. It was all, and you had to surrender to this. You may have had resistance to this, but whatever it is, it was aligning you with the fire that is igniting at the end of October. So let's move into the tarot now. I shuffled and I have the Hermit card here. This is your energy, Virgo. So again, you could be a little isolated in October. The card right behind you is the Ace of Wands, though. The Ace of Wands. So with the Ace of Wands and the High Priestess of Fire, I would say creativity and passion and all that, warmth, and actually Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius may be very important signs for you. This is a new spark of passion that is trying to happen in October. I don't know if you've turned your back on this, Virgo, or if you're experiencing this alone, or if you're just trying to reflect on this, because there's also the Tower here. So this is kind of shocking. I don't know if this is shocking sex. This is a sexual encounter that was very shocking. Or if this is just a new spark of passion that comes out of nowhere, but we have the Seven of Swords as well. So just be careful, Virgo, in October, because there is something that's being hidden. Like it can be cheating, lying, something being taken, just somebody trying to get away with something. I feel like that's what's ending, though, because we do have the Ten of Swords. You could be dealing with a Taurus. You could be dealing with a commitment or marriage. We got air sign energy showing up here too. But Virgo, it just looks like there's an ending to deception here. Whatever is a lie, and this is going back to your divine purpose. This is not your divine purpose, Virgo. To go through hell, to be in an energy of manipulation, to feel like a victim, like all these swords are in your back. No, that's what's crashing down. There's an ending. Something ends in October, and you kind of just, you know, take whatever you can, and you literally want this to end. Or this is someone in your life who's going through this energy now. And I think there's an ending to lies and deception, especially if you were in a marriage or a commitment with someone. And possibly this all started because of something new. Something new, Virgo. This is the most important message, is the Ace of Wands, which I think goes great with the High Priestess of Fire. Something is trying to spark your interest in October, Virgo. It's trying to warm you up and give you hope. But you may, at the core of you, you may feel like being alone. You know, you may not even know how to express yourself or even understand this energy. But let's see what the cards have to say, Virgo. I'm just going to go ahead and freestyle this. I'm really trying to release control issues this month, so I'm just going to let whatever cards come out. We have the Magician first. This is your card, Virgo, Gemini, Virgo energy. This is the card of Mercury. And as I was shuffling for you guys before the reading, I did think about how Mercury is going in retrograde this month. Around Halloween. That's going to affect you, Virgo. It's going to affect communication and the way you think, and you know, that might increase your mental capacity to reflect. You may reflect more after Mercury goes retrograde. You may communicate with people from the past, but it's right side up. This is in the energy of trying to manifest something. Be very, very careful not to miss an opportunity, Virgo. Whatever that may mean, okay? Because this may be magical, and yeah, someone has a lot of options here. Someone has a lot of options here in October. All right, that's with the Seven of Cups. Some of these options may be illusions. I think you're just emotionally bored, Virgo. This card talked all about not being bored anymore. Like there might be someone really like fiery, whether they're a fire sign or not. They have passion for you. They're making you feel those warm and fuzzy and love feelings again in October. But it's like, I don't know why. I think maybe the truth is that you're heartbroken. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. There was a separation for some of you, and someone is still keeping an eye on you. It could be a younger air sign, or this is just immature communication, but I feel someone you've separated from is still keeping an eye on you. This may be, you may consider this still one of your options, and I want you to keep in mind that that might be why you miss an opportunity with something else, because you're focused on something else, Virgo. You're like really emotionally bored. This is not the option that you're waiting to come in. Like all these options, all this communication is coming in, but it's not from the person you separated with. You could be very confused emotionally, which is why you're just making yourself kind of unavailable. I do see new love with someone very, very passionate. It could be a fire sign, a Capricorn. Be careful that it's just not a strictly sexual connection, though. With the Devil card, there could be toxicity here. You know, Virgo, I understand this. I understand why you're really picking things wisely. You're being very careful who you let in emotionally. Okay, let's continue. What are the other messages for Virgo for October 2019? Some of those options are not a part of your divine purpose, Virgo. But whoever this High Priestess of Fire is might be. Ten of Pentacles came out, and then we have this 3 messages here. So you're trying to manifest something in for your future, Virgo. You're trying to manifest maybe a house or financial fulfillment, some kind of career for yourself. This is about resources that you have, which makes so much sense. The resource card, you're going through 2nd and 8th house energy with Libra season and Aries full moon. But you've got some anxiety, Virgo. There's some sleepless nights to consider here about this home and this happy family energy or something. Some of you have children. There is a decision. There's a crossroads, all right? And it has to do with emotional fulfillment. That you have some anxiety when it comes to that, Virgo. Like you're good right here. You're good with this kind of energy. Like, sure, this is the physical, this is money and finances, and I can handle that. But when it comes to emotion, you're really in your head. When it comes to emotional fulfillment, there's a decision. You know, you're not as quick to make a decision emotionally, are you, Virgo? So you're in your head a little bit more about that. You may be up late at night trying to decide what the fuck you should do. Okay, you got some juggling. Maybe there's 2 different people, 2 different things. Yeah, we have a couple different indications here of juggling. It's like, what do you value more, Virgo? You know, what do you value more? Yeah, this is why someone here is emotionally unavailable, because they're already in a commitment with someone else. We have the 2 of Cups. So either way you cut it, Virgo, you're at a crossroads, emotionally, mentally, physically, very financially stressed out, walking a tightrope here, Virgo. Any other messages for the zodiac sign of Virgo for October 2019, please? Okay, that card obviously reversed itself. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Empress card. Some of you are mothers. Some of you are dealing with Libra, Taurus. This is about abundance and beauty. Yeah, there's someone here who's being left out in the cold. A mother, maybe. There's a mother here who's left out in the cold. Single mom energy, financial conflict. You could be dealing with an Aquarius or Pisces. There is some kind of wish that you feel has not been granted. You kind of feel left out in the cold, but you're being told to look at what you have, Virgo. I'm feeling this energy of a garden, and there's like this one bush in your garden that didn't grow, and you're being told to take your nourishment elsewhere. What else do we have for Virgo for October 2019? Like, you're done waiting on something to manifest, Virgo. 2 of Cups. Some of you are dealing with fire sign energy. This may be a child, a fire sign child. I feel Leo here, Leo energy. Someone may have Leo energy, water energy, but this is another choice. This is a soulmate connection that I feel fire signs are really important for you this month. Because we have the High Priestess of Fire, the Ace of Wands was right behind you. So it's time to go on an adventure, Virgo, when it comes to someone you're connecting with. Like, it's time to express yourself emotionally and come together with whoever this person is. You know, especially when you decide that you're done investing and done working on things that you know are never gonna measure up, right? Because you're all about the long term. You're trying to manifest something in the long term, not something short-lived. You know, this might be someone younger than you, someone who's very passionate, fire sign energy, and yeah, this is a wish of yours. Let's get a couple more cards. What else do we have for Virgo for October 2019? No. We have the Justice card, and that landed right here on this. Some of you are done waiting on justice. You're done waiting on karma. You're done waiting for the scales to balance out, because this is that Libra season energy. So Libra season is all about, you know, Libra is your 2nd house, Virgo. So the first half of October is all about getting back what belongs to you. You know, the second house is all about what do you have? Where are your resources? What's your worth? Where are your finances? You know, it's that very physical energy of possessions, things that you own. And I think there's something in that department, maybe a job or something physical that you tangibly have that is just not worth waiting for anymore. It may be a relationship for some of you, like an old one, and then like a new one's trying to come in, a new fiery one and passion, because there is this new beginning here at the bottom of the deck, the Fool. And for some of you guys, it's with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay, or just someone who, this is about taking action, okay. But I do see a lot of fire here. I see the Chariot, so it could be a Cancer. But some of you guys are just really guarded with this Nine of Wands, like you've been through a lot, so you're not really sure how to take action. Virgo, just do it. Like, just jump in October. Just take a leap of faith in sometime in Libra season. Some of you guys have a Libra coming in. A couple more cards. What are the other messages for Virgo? Some of you guys could be dealing with like court-related shit. You know, Libra season brings all that stuff to the forefront. Wow, we have the Emperor coming out with the Justice. This is amazing because this is Aries, Libra energy. So opposites. There are opposite signs to consider here. The new moon in Libra, the full moon in Aries. Bottom of the deck is the King of Cups, water sign energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but also just balancing your own emotions. You guys could have a specific water sign friend, a specific Scorpio friend. And there is the Four of Wands here, which is commitment. I do see Sagittarius energy. There may be a third party here as well. Water sign, fire sign energy. Because I see the Three of Cups. Now this might be a friend situation. I'm not sure. I'm going to get one more card for you, Virgo. Give me one more card for Virgo to put under this Ten of Cups for October. Okay, we have the Seven of Wands coming out. So Virgo, you're standing up for yourself, for your home, for your family. Now the bottom of the deck is this Queen of Wands. So I can't tell you how many times fire energy has shown up. I mean, this is probably the same woman. There's a fire sign woman in your reading, specifically Leo, but Sagittarius and Aries as well have shown up. There could be competition. You could be in competition with a fire sign in October. You may feel that. This is known as the other woman card as well. So you or someone else may feel that way. And this is why you're standing up for yourself, Virgo, right? This is happening mainly in relationships, home environments. But yeah, Virgo, yeah, basically in October, you're trying to manifest a completion for yourself, an ending, financial fulfillment, something to do with a career, a home. You're thinking about the resources you're going to have in 10 years, you know, where you want to be financially in 10 years. You're trying to manifest that. You're thinking about that at least. There could be some communication about that or some kind of resource energy. And then again, we have the Nine of Swords and the Two of Swords. So sleepless nights at some point in October, you know, having a hard time sleeping. This is indecisiveness at nighttime. Like throughout the day, Virgo, you might be fine. But when it's time to go to sleep, you just are up. You know, your mind won't shut off and you're thinking about this crossroads. You're thinking about how stagnant this situation is. And it could have something to do with a happy home environment. There is a choice that you're not making. There's a decision you are not making, Virgo, in October, and it is keeping you up at night. Like, you got to make up your mind about who you want this happy home with, you know, because you want it, Virgo. And I think the way to do that is to identify who, what, where, when, and why you are not investing in this anymore. Okay, the Seven of Pentacles upright is somebody who is figuring out whether what they put into a situation is worth it. Okay, it's like the feeling you get when you spend $500 on a certain product. You go home and you're starting to use the product. This is the energy that, it's like that evaluation, that harvest energy, but it's in reverse. So somebody's harvest ain't coming back. And that's because it was never meant to. Like, this was never meant to grow. Like, don't water dead bushes in October. Trust me, things are meant to die around this time of year. Especially for you, Virgo, with Aries being your 8th house. So don't overextend yourself to nourish. You know, it's like beating a dead horse. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. So if there's jobs or people or places, things, you're going to know. Especially because you started your reading off with this. Like, this is what's actually manifesting for you, Virgo. Something long-term, something committed, something serious. But sometimes, you know, you got to cut out the weeds. And I feel like that's ultimately what this soulmate connection is about. Like, you're done waiting on love. You're done waiting for the perfect person to show up emotionally. You know, this is a relationship you invested a lot of time into. For some of you, you may have lived with this person. I feel an energy where you want something to be long term with someone, but you're not sure if it's going to be. It probably has something to do with something you're not deciding elsewhere in your life, Virgo. And then we have Aries and Libra. So yeah, there is something here about fairness, harmony, balance, the justice system. And with these two messages here, this is about taking control, standing up like as a boss at the end of October. This may be something karmic for you. Now, there is blatantly Libra and Aries here, so I don't know if that's important to any of you. Libra and Aries are important to October, I can tell you that. Some of you guys may have a anxiety either about a Libra late at night, or maybe this is about karma or justice or something not being fair. Like, how am I going to get my power back? You do figure out how to, Virgo. Okay, you do. The bottom of your deck is the Queen of Wands, the Five of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, which is you, Virgo. We have the Chariot and the Page of Wands with the King of Wands at the bottom. So there is a relationship here. No matter whether you're dealing with fire signs or not, Virgo, there's this fiery energy taking over in October for some reason. And I think it's to keep you from burning out. Beginning of the reading, it was Ace of Wands. We have the High Priestess of Fire. And it's because you're cold, Virgo. You're so cold. You know, so there's this like passion, regardless, like for some of you it's straight up a Cancer, a younger Cancer maybe. They may have fire sign and Cancer energy. Maybe they're very attractive. Maybe they have a child. Maybe your child's a Cancer. But it's like on the other end of things, that's not really your gig, is it, Virgo? Mine either. I'm not used to just passion. I'm very similar to you, Virgo. I am, like, we're not used to this. Our energy is a bit different as water and earth. Fire signs or people who are fire-like, people who start fires with us, it can feel a lot like this. It can feel like a lot of tension or competition is attached to this woman, this other woman. This is competition that someone's dealing with. Okay, we have the King of Wands, the Page of Wands. I don't know if someone needs to grow up here. The Queen of Pentacles is you. You're just focused on your stability. But there's a lot of tension here with this fire sign woman, or this fire sign, or this other woman. There is competition here, Virgo. But Virgo, just remember your divine purpose, okay? Part of your divine purpose in October is to relight yourself, to go on adventures, to have fun, to laugh, to express yourself, to be a bit more youthful and, you know, excited, because there is something, some kind of house or resource manifesting for you in the future. Maybe a job for some of you, some kind of financial commitment where you feel more stable. But I feel like you're going to have to stop investing your time in other people or in relationships. Although that is a thing in October as well. You know, there's some different people going on in this reading. But there's something that you need to... There's something you need to stop trying to manifest and only take offers that are for the long term. And then, of course, something on your mind right here about a home, of emotional abundance. But I love to see at the end of October, you're going to find some kind of way to step up as a boss, to take your power back, to take control back over in your life. Okay, Virgo? So those are your messages, guys. Thank you so much. I'm not really sure if I'll be back for November, but I will definitely try. And if you're interested in a personal reading because this resonated with you, just get a hold of me and we can try to work that out. All right, guys, have a great October. Bye.